All right, third video, and then I'm done. And moving on up to the east side. I'm so bad at singing. Never mind. Hopefully, if you guys know, you know where that's from. Anyways, so this video is going to be fairly short. I just want to let you know what you're getting into when it comes to how people behave in this company. I now know why those women were so upset and accusing me of trying to steal their teams by starting my secret support group, is because they are guilty of those things. There have been several people that have came to me, people that witnessed this happen. Grace, not going to name her last name, we'll keep that quiet, and Hannah are guilty of this behavior. The company actually has a community group. It's got like 36,000 people, probably less now. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people have quit. A lot of people were encouraged to add their potentials into this group, like their potential customers, their potential people that might want to join their business. They were encouraged to add them into that group and like welcome them into the group. These two would start building a relationship with said people. And even if you were on my team and I welcomed you, like put a welcome, like we were encouraged to put a welcome to the team or a welcome to the group in that group, I stopped doing it because I was like, I don't know about this. I don't know. And that came to fruition. Like my intuition was right on this. So there was an occurrence between Grace and Hannah, who were supposedly like best friends. I thought you guys were besties. Yeah. There was something that happened where you were going through and you were looking at those welcome posts and you were building relationships with these people and you were convincing those people to resign that position and join your team. And was it an accident, Grace, or was it on purpose? Because there was a big to-do between you and Hannah. You convinced them to resign their position and join you because you would be such a better team leader than the person they joined under. That is bad. That is bad business. And I know for a fact from these people that firsthand saw this happen that you were not even reprimanded. Like, the owner of the company knew this happened. They knew that this went on. And you were never, your account wasn't suspended. You weren't kicked out. Shit rolls downhill, doesn't it? So, are you guys his favorite? Just curious. My account was terminated because I supposedly was creating drama with other leaders in the company. I believe that drama from 2 years ago was with you and Hannah, wasn't it? Because you guys were the bullies. You guys accused me of starting that group to steal your team members, which that never crossed my mind. Not one time. You accused me of that because that is exactly what you were doing. Shame, shame. So you pretending to be the corporate trainer when I first got started, like pretending, because you weren't really corporate. That's a big word, though, that you weren't on the payroll. You did all of that training for clout because you wanted people to join you. You were not corporate. You weren't corporate. You weren't on the payroll. But you did these trainings in that group because as a leader, it was required of you, I guess. But, you used the corporate terminology for clout so that people would think that you were the better option to join than someone else. But finding out that you were going through and stealing other people's people, and not just people's prospects, like that's a different story. Like that's shameful in and of itself. But stealing other people's people who were already an affiliate of the company. They already paid their money to the company. You convinced them to resign their position and join your team. It all makes sense. Your behavior. It all makes perfect sense now. Yeah. I have witnesses. That's got to be kind of uncomfortable that everybody knows that you do that, huh? That's why you encouraged people to welcome their customers and their potential team members into that group. That was prime pickings for you, huh? You're being exposed, Grace. No wonder your business is not growing. How can anyone respect you when you convince them to do something so naughty? Like that is the integrity. There's no integrity there. How can you expect anyone to want to be successful under you after you do something like that? Like, you can't expect that. No wonder your business became stagnant, because no one was welcoming their team members into that group anymore. Because you don't know how to sponsor people on your own, right? I mean, that's just like a speculation, because, you have to go steal other people's people to build your business. But, yeah, there's that. And then there is the other case of you stealing people's photos and altering them. I know on many occasions I asked you to stop using my photos. You would use my photos and not even give me credit for it. You would change the name on the photo to like Terry. How disrespectful. Stealing other people's work, other people's content, and using it as your own and trying to say it was your customer? Shame on you. Shame on you. And I did find a photo from a few years back of you promoting the cellulite cream on Pinterest. And the things that you said were untrue on how many inches that you had lost or how much time it took to achieve those results. And I also know there is another person in this company who last year you stole her photos and you altered them. You kind of cinched in her waist. You changed her image. And then you claimed that it was lockdown weight loss. She called you out in the community group, didn't she? You were reprimanded in the community group, and that's why you had it out for Olga. Because she reprimanded you. She's the only person that gave you a verbal spanking for your bad behavior. Your spammy, nasty tactics. You got called out. Yep. You are a spammy Tammy, and that's probably why your sales are like tanking. Like, yeah. You have to steal other people's photos, other people's content, lie about the results to get sales. That's why I got so upset about you using my pictures. I don't want my name, my face, my nothing attached to your lies. Yeah, I don't. That's kind of like, you know, when you're with somebody who steals something and they get in trouble, you're guilty by association, even though I didn't know you were using my photo until I saw it roll across my news feed. And I was like, whoa, that's me. That's not Terry or Tammy or whatever name you decided to use to fib. Actually, it wasn't a fib. A fib's kind of like a half-truth. You freaking out and out lied. You lied. You're a liar, Grace. You are. You are. It's out there now. I now know why you worked so hard to get that group shut down. So there you guys have it. Grace poaches other people's people. She goes and looks through, she types in the search bar, welcome, finds all the welcome posts, goes to that person, she befriends them, builds a relationship with them because she can't find her own people. She's got to steal other people's people. And then she has them resign their position and join her because she's the better option. And then when they don't sell, she kind of like kicks them out of the nest and doesn't help them. Yeah. You've been exposed, Grace. You've been exposed. What an awakening this has been for me. I now know, and I can move on because I'm so grateful I am not you. And I am so grateful I am no longer with this said company because they allow this kind of shit to happen. What a shameful experience all the way around. Like every one of you involved should be ashamed of yourself. So, if anyone watching this video has ever considered joining this person or that person or the company as a whole, be warned. Enter at your own risk because it is a risk you're taking. Love you. Have a wonderful life, you guys. This may or may not be the last you've heard from me. Keep poking the bear. You know, you guys don't rent any space in my brain until somebody sends me a message that you're talking about me. So from now on, I will reply with a video. So be warned. Okay? Have a nice life.